Here we are again with Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. I'm Nye. Transcendent and Base are still here.
Hello.
Nix, yes. No, he doesn't want to watch this game. Okay, so we're going to make our way across the South Ocean, and we're going to hope that I can remember where every discovery is in this next sequence, because there are quite a lot of them. There are also a lot of enemies we're going to fight. There's going to be a lot of random battles in this episode, guys. I apologize ahead of time. You know, Base, I really wish I had an anti-death accessory right now.
Yeah. No, yeah, you should.
Yeah, but none of them have dropped yet.
Nope.
This next episode...
Nope, so you just get to deal with Eterni.
Nope, Eternum.
Yeah, Eternum, yeah.
Oh no, Eternies, that's what it is. It's the AoE one. Eternum's the 100% chance of death.
Yeesh, when do you get any way to become immune?
I don't think anything is 100%. I think it's 75.
I think enemies get the 100% chance. And actually, before we go anywhere, let's go turn in some moonfish.
Moonfish.
Because I think one of the items we get from them gives the immunity. Yeah, Trans, as we go through, we'll be seeing a lot of accessories, and we pretty soon start getting accessories to stop stuff like that. For the fight just now with the boss of the Temple of Purin, we very swiftly got a item that gave us immunity to stone, which is the big attack that boss uses. So we got that.
Petrification is dicks.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, I put the anti-petrification on Fina, so she was able to unpetrify Aka the one time it actually landed.
I have to say, petrification is probably the only status effect I dislike more than just flat-out freaking kill them.
Yeah, petrification is annoying.
Actually, in this game,
end of the game,
in this game, fatigue is the one I hate most.
Fatigue isn't too bothersome.
It is later on in the game. Because if you're not being able to heal yourself...
It's easy to cure, unlike, death and petrification, which someone cannot cure of themselves.
This is true. That is the one thing I like, even though Fina is the dedicated mage type, everybody can cast magic. Everybody can heal themselves and do stuff. Actually, I tend to use Aka as another dedicated mage. Well, combat mage. Okay. Let's go find Doc. That should be him right there. Hi, Doc. I think we should have a good 2 to 3 moonfish to give him. That's right. Scratch your head, caught some moonfish, feed the bird, hiccup, 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 barf. Give me item. We should be getting the first transformation soon, too. Also, the hairball has increased velocity every time it goes better.
It's because it gets bigger.
Yep.
That's comical.
It fires it at us like a cannonball later on in the game. Unfortunately, we can't use the... Oh, here's the first transformation. It has transformed. He looks different for some reason. Yeah, every couple of moonfish will transform as it makes its way towards its final form. Okay, what do we get this time? We got the Aura of Valor.
Then he casts Fist.
I'm trying to remember, is the Aura of Valor the one that gives us full spirit bar, or is that the accessory?
I'm pretty sure that is an Aura of Valor. Yeah, it gives you full spirit bar.
I almost never use those things.
I only used mine once. Because there is a particular fight which is really ultra annoying.
Ooh, we got the counter bracer.
That's going to Vice, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
On the subject, earlier subject anyway, of status effects, there's one status effect that I've always found to be outright beneficial. Not in most modern games, but in older turn-based ones such as Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, the Berserk status effect was amazing if you knew how to handle it right. Basically, in any game, such as those with an active time gauge system, putting Berserk on a strictly I'm going to attack every turn character was amazing because you would attack literally the first chance you get. Normally in an ATB system there's a degree of delay due to having to press buttons and whatnot.
Yes, is my response.
I always stuck the Berserker band on Chrono. It was fun.
One of these days I'll play that game. It has been recommended to me that I let's play Pikmin sometime soon.
Boo.
What's wrong with Pikmin?
I think someone's knocking on my door.
I'm wondering if I can beat my previous record on it too.
Over there.
I think my record of fastest completion was something like 8 in-game days. Maybe a little bit longer than that, I can't remember.
100%ed in 8 days?
I can't remember if it was 8 or 12. You get 30 to get all of the items. I think I got it in some obscenely small amount of turns. Or small amount of days.
Oh. That must have been a lot of luck.
Nope, I just knew what I was doing.
Fair enough.
If you know all the puzzles and where to find every item, and if you are really good at arranging your Pikmin correctly. That regeneration's not going to happen. Okay, it's time to make our way into the South Ocean.
Thank the moons.
Oh, it wasn't that bad, Fina. Hush. Okay, Fina has learned Rissalim, finally, and I don't really care for anybody else to have it right now, so we're going to switch over to Red. This is the South Ocean, guys.
It's made of tornadoes.
Yep. Thankfully, the tornadoes don't actually do anything. Now, notice, Beleza told us the Valuans were already there, and yet Drachma's telling us that no one has successfully sailed through it.
Uh-huh, nope, you've got the wrong idea there.
I know. So thankfully, the tornadoes don't actually do anything. Even if you hit them, you just kind of sit there. But there is a crosswind. You do naturally get pushed to the south. You can kind of notice it right now. So you do have to compensate for that, and considering some of the discoveries in this area are in very specific places,
It's the worst. I hate this area.
Yeah, it does make life a little bit difficult.
I hate this area.
Gonna switch ourselves to Red, because I actually do want to have Incremist before our next boss fight. Now, these are the guys that do have the insta-death spells. These guys that have eternities. So we gotta watch out for that.
That is just dicks.
Well, it is my hope that very soon I'll have Vice with Rain of Swords, and if he gets Rain of Swords, then I'll be able to complete any, just about any random battle within 2 turns.
Rain of Swords!
High damage AoE. See, I would be able to do it right now if he actually had it, but we're going to use the Lunar Blessing instead and see if I can actually get some heals off of it.
Your Petrify one is really powerful too.
Is that Cone or is that AoE?
It's Cone.
If it's going to be Cone, I might as well use Aka's.
Hers is way stronger than Aka's. Way stronger.
But
aside from the chance to petrify, it does a lot more damage.
It also requires a lot more spirit points to use, though.
Well, you're going to be using Aka for Delta Shield by the time that matters.
True. So we're just going to make our way through.
You've got me saying Aka. It's Ika. God damn it.
Okay, there's
Rage
only...
boner.
I think there's only 3 discoveries actually in the South Ocean, thankfully. I always found it kind of funny that the 4th party member at any given time always loads into the battle last.
Over there.
It does say a lot about how the game's coded. And if they're going to be permanent or not, because they always load in last. And Drachma continues to be unable to hit the broadside of a barn.
We won! We won!
Let's see. I can't remember if this is one of them. There's one discovery called Beak Rock, and I always forget if it's this rock or the one that's further on. And yeah, movement is really slow in this area, because you have that crosswind, so it takes a long time to get anywhere. We'll get there eventually, though. Until then, we have to deal with these freaking loopers. Yeah, it kind of feels like that.
Loopers are notable for looking freaking weird.
Yep. Well, it gets even more funny when we reach Looperland.
But
Yep.
they have their own land.
I can't remember. Base, is that a joke name, or is that what's actually listed as on the map? I can't remember.
For what?
Looperland? Isn't it actually listed as Looperland on the map?
I don't think there's anywhere called Looperland. Are you referring to the area in the Great...
I'm referring
Which
to
area are
that
you
triangular area on the map, where you have that
yeah.
one ship boss battle.
Yeah, is this the area on the way to Yafutoma, or...
No.
which area?
It's a cut-off area that you can only reach after the blue lands. It has a certain optional ship boss battle.
It's not Looperland. I don't think it's officially called Looperland.
I know
Or if it is, it doesn't ring a bell.
I know I've heard it referred to as Looperland because the only enemy there is loopers. Like, it's the only enemy that will ever occur there is loopers. By the way, kind of cool. Notice that the rocks that I'm passing are shaking. That's how strong the wind is. It's kind of hard to see because I'm moving, but if you notice, they are actually shaking. Come on, give me the discovery. More battles. I'm never going to get healed up because these battles are not lasting long enough. I'm going to have to heal myself outside of battle.
Go, people!
And Drachma will never hit anything. This is a long episode full of nothing, you realize that?
Yep.
Like, nothing's happening.
We're
Lots
forcing the viewers to sit through every second of it.
Yep. All 3 of them. Oh, wait, here's a turnip. Goodbye, Vice. That's the one that lands no matter what, unfortunately. Okay. Pick him back up.
Moons, give me strength!
On the plus side, that full healed him.
Hooray!
I mean, there is a good thing about that. Oh, hey, the drill nose effect actually procced. It's kind of cool.
Lupulon.
You know, as it is, by the time I actually go back and defeat that bounty, the drop it gives is no longer going to be worth a damn. Kind of a depressing thought. Because that drop is usually good at this time, this point in the game. I think I just learned Inkrum. Come on, give me... Okay, maybe it's not that rock. Yeah, I am having that much trouble making this ship go straight. Okay, here's the first one, the Sky Anemone. This thing actually is kind of big. It's as big as my ship. I always did like that, how big the discoveries are. Blah, 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 blah.
Go, people!
It's grown really silent in here.
Yeah. Well, you're just going to the Southern Ocean. This is the most boring part of the game.
I know.
I hate this part. No, second. It's the second worst part of the game, but it is definitely the most boring part.
I'd recommend smooth jazz to help with this part.
I don't listen to smooth jazz. I listen to hard bop.
Somehow I don't think that
You
would help.
kids and your music.
Hard bop is the best music.
Not gonna
I'm
use
sorry, I
that.
think you're mispronouncing metal.
Metal is lame. No, it's not. But I don't like metal.
It's not for everyone. It's
You know what
just
is
for
for
the cool
everybody?
people.
Apple pie, and I happen to have some.
Unless you're allergic to apples, you insensitive butt.
No, it's still for them. They'll die happy.
At least the music for this section is fairly nice. I think. I don't actually know since I can't hear it.
I don't
YouTube,
think it
listen
has
to it.
different music at all in the South Ocean. I think it plays the same music it does in the normal, like any ocean type area.
So the music is fairly nice.
Music's very nice. It's just a really annoying area because it has a higher than usual enemy encounter rate and makes you go slow.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Nobody's perfect, and no game can ever be perfect as well. While it's got its flaws, such as this, it's still a very solid game.
We'll get through the South Ocean pretty quick. Come on, show me where... There it is. That's the rock I'm looking for.
Beak Rock, is that what that
Yep.
is?
That's the discovery. The problem is there's 3 different rocks that look like beaks. And I always have to figure out which one it is. And the problem is you always approach it from the back side, you never approach it from the front, so it's always very hard to tell.
Here goes!
Well, you could shift into reverse and fly backwards. That way you'd see.
I am not going backwards in the freaking South Ocean. I'm not making this last any longer. It's already taken us 20 minutes to get this far.
Yeah. This is an example of a section that you should learn editing to chipmunk mode for.
Eh. I honestly didn't think it would take this long. I was hoping for a 10-minute crossing, because I've done that before. But unfortunately, you know, the enemies just weren't willing to do it.
That's
we
what
killed the Looper.
Rohypnol's for.
I'm actually hoping for some moonberry drops so I can get Vice Rain of Swords, but it just doesn't seem to be happening.
Yeah, on the other various things I've seen from this game, moonberries were more common than what you've got.
Nope.
You haven't had any.
Eventually, later on in the game, like halfway through the game-ish, they start to drop. But
Right
until
now,
that
they're still
point,
kind of rare.
until you have more of your party fleshed out, and you have your more permanent things like your permanent ship and whatever fleshed out. Until then, moonberries are static.
Huh.
No, they drop. I've gotten a couple moonberry drops so far.
They drop, but it's super rare. As to later on in the game, you can farm them outright.
Yep. Actually, hey, look, there's a Dexys seed.
Because they don't want you to have freaking Pirate's Wrath, like, by the time you fought.
Okay, apparently it's not that particular one.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's the one straight ahead. Because it's a long one, and the end of it
might be that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the one straight ahead, but it's one of the ones. You weren't.
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd been here long enough to have encountered it.
I'm still looking for Kama Rock. I haven't seen that one either. Okay, notice the loopers have now changed to green, so we're officially nearing the lands of the green moon. We're getting close. I'm a big fan of violin, so I love and string instruments in the first place. So I love how prevalent they are in the music for this game. I just love listening to the music. The music is so well done.
One.
Hey, Fina leveled up. And there's a Moonberry. Is it this one? Please tell me it's this one. Yes, there's Beak Rock. Okay.
Yep. I was right. Hooray!
By the way, this name is a hint for later on. I mean, not the name. This description of that rock is a hint. Okay, so the last discovery we have yet to find is the Kama Rock. And that one is one of the first truly moving discoveries. So far, the discoveries we've seen, especially the floating oasis or whatever it was called, it was moving but very slowly. Kama Rock is one of the first fast-moving discoveries, the ones that you really have to chase, or you have to know the path ahead of time and try to intercept it. I usually get lucky with it, but not sure if that's gonna happen this time. I hope it does. It'd be nice if I did.
That was a close one.
And Fina just got Pyrez. Fina's learning fast. Okay, let's see if we can spot Kama Rock, because it should be somewhere around here. This is usually where I find it. So notice that we're starting to get the leaves in the wind. That's another good indication that we're in the lands of the Green Moon.
It's actually looking kind of pretty.
Actually, the lands of the Green Moon are actually a really, I actually rather like them. They're one of my favorite areas in the game. I prefer lands of the Blue, but lands of the Green Moon are fun.
All in all, it looks quite nice.
It gets better, especially when you see some of the discoveries in the lands of the Green Moon. The discoveries actually are pretty cool. That said, again, lands of the Blue are pretty much my favorite. Not only is the entire area, it's very well made in terms of flavor. All the discoveries are fantastic. I mean, that's literally my favorite. Hey, that confusion proc too. That's kind of cool. I mean, in general, the flavor for the discoveries is usually pretty good, but it seems like the further you get into the game, the better the flavor gets. Vice is only a few battles off of getting his Incremus, which is going to be good. Not sure which spell I'm going to focus on afterwards. Hey, Base, I think I should even bother with Kama Rock if I don't see it pretty soon.
It's near the end. It floats around back and forth on its own. It's not too.
I thought it was towards the
hard
middle.
to miss. It's towards the end, actually. I believe.
I thought it had
not long ago. Let's find out.
I thought it had a big square movement pattern that goes towards the middle and towards the end.
It might have one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hunt too hard for it because honestly, being the South Ocean that long is annoying. And I kind of wanted to do all of the Green Moon discoveries in the same episode. There aren't that many of them. Oh, come on, Vice, that was not cool. You should have let her get raised first.
That wasn't so bad.
Check the map real quick. Yeah, I mean, we're almost there, so it should be... Okay, here's the actual, us actually reaching the lands of the Green Moon.
Nope, guess you missed Kama Rock then.
Yep.
Ooh.
I think you could conceivably turn around once it stops dragging you south and watch for it, but I can't remember.
We have found Ixataka, the real name for the lands of the Green Moon. Under the light of the Green Moon, ever since ancient times, lands of Ixataka have been covered in lush forests. Here's what Aka thinks the Ixatakan landscape will be like. She has such a good, you know, creative imagination.
Hey.
Poor Fina.
Poor Fina. Drop an anchor.
Eventually. Hello there. Whoa! Where the hell that thing come from? Let's see. Can we see Kama Rock? 'Cause I really don't want to go back in here. because it's already taken long enough. Darn it! Why don't I have a white map? I would love to have a white map right now. The white map reduces encounter rate, so it would be amazing to have a white map. Yeah, I don't know how much further back into the South Ocean I'm willing to go to pick up that discovery. We can always pick it up later. But darn it, my need to make this 100% as fast as possible is getting to me. And there goes Fina.
Bye, Fina.
She's also the only one that has Rissalim, so she's not getting back up.
Because there are no risen crystals yet, I don't think, at the stores where you've been.
I do have a Rissalim box, but I'm not using it for this.
Yeah, I would use it for that.
I will, however, I mean, I have a Risen, so I can use that. But no one has Rissalim. Nope. Miss. I love that Cupil sitting, like, laying next to her at this puddle. And Looper and green loopers use green magics. They will heal themselves. Okay, let's go a little bit further back, and if we can't... Oh, never mind. Eika's out of mana. That's a good indication that we need to go to the end.
So bad.
Okay, just push in here a little bit. Is that a plus sign on that rock? I'm tempted to just start running away at this point, because this is getting stupid.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. That's why I hate this area. I hate this area like I hate Hitler.
Okay, I don't think Hitler was that bad. You know, I don't think Hitler was this bad.
100% viewer alienation achieved.
Those viewers aren't playing in the South Ocean, Trance.
Statistically, they also are unlikely to be necessarily offended by that.
Yep.
Who could be offended by someone saying something was worse than Hitler? Because, I mean, Ice Age was worse than Hitler. The Ice Age, I mean, that
killed a lot more people than shit.
Yeah, that was pretty rough, you know what I mean?
Okay, let's see if I have enough moonberries to pick up Rain of Swords. Because I might. I think it's only...
Rain of Swords!
I think it only requires 2.
That makes sense. It's a fairly early ability.
I think, what's it? Pirate's Wrath only requires 3.
Here goes!
I love that grin that Vice has.
You mean that shit-eating grin?
That, I just beat you, deal with it grin?
Yeah, it has a technical term, and it's called a shit-eating grin.
Yeah, that. Yes, I do have 2. Yes, Rain of Swords! Okay, guys, these battles are going to go a lot faster now. As such, let's find Kamarok. I mean, honestly, I have to have passed it by now. I mean, really now. Okay, we're looking for Kamarok.
If you haven't made it to the very end, go to the end, because I'm
I
telling
did,
you,
and I turned around.
Oh,
Like
Yeah,
I was actually in the land itself. But I'll turn around again. That's fine.
well, do whatever you think you want to do now, because apparently I don't remember it. So carry on. Just carry on.
Well, let me look up that map.
Cat,
of
why are you
yours.
licking my arm?
Here goes.
Why would a cat lick an arm? What's your problem, cat?
Can you link me that map again?
Well, draw trying gives me and my patience.
There's this really good discovery map that I used to use. It actually
Yeah, I will link you exactly to that map, because you know what discoveries are where. So a map of what is where will help you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even bother using Rhinosaurs for this. Do you have the one that has the it has all the discovery pathings and everything overlaid on the actual map?
That is exactly
That's
what
the
I'm
one?
about to
Yeah.
link.
This map is fantastic, guys.
Is it
It's
over already?
I'm gonna be using this for certain discoveries like the flutterflies, the rolling boulder, the really obnoxious moving ones. I'll be using this for all of them.
Oh, you're right. It is a path, and it is in the middle of the area. Well,
Yep.
it's towards the end-ish, but it can get to the end-ish.
Yeah, it's very much in the middle. Yeah, I think it's number 67 on that map. So I gotta go back and find it.
Alright.
So guys, this is gonna take us a few more minutes. We're actually gonna cut this episode as soon as I reach Ixataka, and the next episode will be where we do all the Ixatakan, the discoveries and the progression of storyline. But I want to show you where you find the rolling boulder, or not rolling boulder, the Kama rock. Bye, Fina. Darn, we are off by 1 spirit point from picking up, from doing Rain of Swords because Fina went down. Come on. Oh. Now we can do Rain of Swords. And now I don't care what everybody else does.
Here goes.
Rain of Swords!
Yep. Rain of Swords is Vice's super AoE ability. You're gonna see me using this just about every battle from now on. It does incredible amounts of damage and hits every enemy on screen. It's just a wave clear, it really is.
It is one of those ones that is affected by how many targets it hits, though. It will do less damage the more targets it hits.
This is true. But that doesn't effectively matter later on in the game.
Yeah, that'll only effective matter when you're fighting 8 loopers who are, you know, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm not far enough in just yet. So this thing likes to hug the walls. It is very small and pretty fast. And it will just sweep up and down the area. So we're just going to look for it. It's a small black spinning rock. And apparently that tier was not the Incremus tier, so we gotta keep going for red. Which is fine, because green is weak to red, so all of the enemies in the next area will be weak to this. So Trance, how you doing?
Trance left
Bye,
a message.
Yeah, I saw it.
Trance is
Just
hanging out.
nothing really to say.
I know, right?
There's- Yep,
Exploring,
you're killing
yeah.
loopers.
Killing
And
loopers,
bravers.
looking for a little rock.
Looking for a very, very tiny rock that could just be anywhere. And
Yep.
unfortunately, unlike literally every single other moving discovery that we will ever get in this game, I cannot just sit still and wait for it to come to me. Because the South Ocean automatically pushes me in other directions, I can't just sit.
Well, I wish you and the viewers the best of luck in finding it. I actually have to head out of this for now. Viewers, vote up on this video if you think I should learn how to use editing software to speed this kind of crap up. Later.
I might just do that. I really might.
That would be ideal.
Well, I have video editing software. I just gotta learn how to use it. I love it when Vice goes first for Reign of Swords. But yeah, the damage for Reign of Swords, it isn't majorly affected by how many enemies there are. It's not a true division. It's like it gets slightly less damage, but it's like for every enemy add this much, this many like damage points, and then divide by this many.
Mm-hmm.
So say for one enemy, it might be 500 damage. For two enemies, it might be 700 divided by 2. You know, for that sort of thing.
Something like that, I think. I know that's how it works for cone attacks. I don't know for sure if that's exactly how it works with Reign of Swords.
It's taken me 10 minutes just looking for the Kama Rock. That's the sad thing about this. We were at 30 minutes when we reached Ixataka, and we're still searching for this Kama Rock. I mean, you could say we're power leveling. I'm getting a lot of money, which is good, because I'm going to need it. But yeah. At this rate, might as well actually go back and defeat that bounty, too, you know?
Oh, that's right. You did leave that bounty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. There goes Fina.
Bye, Fina.
Or Aika.
Or Aika. That's Aika. I knew that.
Yeah, that's who that is. And there goes Fina. This is going to look really bad on my end-of-game report. Those two just keep on dying. I should probably go all the way to Ixataka just to heal up. Not that the inn is open right now.
You will need to wander a little bit.
Yeah, which is why I'm not doing it yet, because it requires more work than I'm willing to do, and still come back to get Kama Rock. Wow, that dealt more damage than I was prepared for.
Magic.
Is this magic?
Hey, it stuck to him that time. It didn't miss.
My name is Tim. Oh wait, the magic ability stuck?
Yeah, it didn't miss the graver that cast it on himself.
But we have no idea what it did.
Nope.
Huh, well, that's amazing. Okay, I'm actually gonna heal us in the menu this time. Okay, and even though it shouldn't be Vice doing, because all he has is Sakri. Aiko's out of MP. Fina doesn't have green spells. Ooh, Drachma does. But
he has one Sakri.
But he has no MP whatsoever. Oh, there it is. Found it. That's it, guys. You can see in the middle of the screen. We just have to chase it down. That little piece of crap is what we have been looking for. I have no idea which way it's going to turn, though.
It's turning left. You're going right to it.
Okay.
It moves counterclockwise, which I would have mentioned a little while ago, but you were already on the far eastern or the far northern wall. So I was like, well, may as well see what happens.
Okay. Well, that took forever. So I need to actually go back to the previous episodes and list which ones have which moon, or how many moonfish and how many chams, and which ones have which discoveries. That's gonna be fun.
And list that players may feel free to skip this part.
Well, it shows us getting those discoveries. Come here, you piece of shit. Come here. Come here. Come here. Gimme. There! We have found the Kama Rock.
Yes.
But they never really say why it's called the Kama Rock. It doesn't look like a comma. I've always been curious if it was a slight translation error and it was supposed to be Coma Rock, but even that doesn't make sense.
Because it looks like a comma, kind of, from certain angles.
It spins. We'd be able to see those angles.
Maybe.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get ourselves into Ixtaka and save. Next episode, we have something like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have at least, I want to say 5 different discoveries to snag in Ixtaka before we go and actually start continuing the storyline.
Over there.
You know, I think I'll get the, I'll get that bounty after, either, if I get Incremus anytime in the Land of the Green Moon, that's when I'm gonna go get that bounty. Otherwise, I'll do it after I beat the Land of the Green Moon.
Land of the Green Moon.
I'd like to have a few people with Incremus, a few people with Rissalem.
Or you could just, I think you can buy Rizzling crystals in the next area, or Risen crystals anyway.
Yeah, but they're really expensive and only at 50% proc rate. Not worth it.
Easy.
I'd rather just level everybody to get Rissalem. Almost there. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that you have to move so slowly, crossing the South Ocean would be easy peasy.
Yeah, it is the South Ocean that makes it awful, and I hate it.
Yep. As I said, though, once you cross it the first time, unless you're going back for the bounty like I am, and I'm not off-screen the travel back and forth, unless you're crossing for the bounty, you never have to cross that place again. That's why I wanted to make sure to get all the discoveries right now, because I don't ever want to have to deal with that anymore. Absolute pain in the ass. Man, that wing edge or whatever she's using is doing work with that procking. I don't think I've ever...
Isn't that a Storm Edge you got for her? Or she dropped in the...
Yeah, the Storm Edge.
Yeah, Storm
It has
Edge.
a really high proc rate. I'm not used to seeing that high proc rate at all. I'm kind of curious if we have the ultimate attack yet.
Here goes.
I'm gonna have to test that in one of these battles.
We did it.
Because supposedly using that to cheese boss fights is the easiest thing ever. And bounties, apparently. Okay. We're almost here. We're just gonna dodge that ship because I don't feel like dealing with that. Honestly, I didn't even remember that ship was there. Almost there. Well, let's focus for a few turns and see if we have the ultimate attack yet.
Sweet.
Just
I know you won't have
more
one of
to
them
it.
yet.
Oh yeah, well I won't have that one, obviously. I have been reminded that it is Halloween and that I should go get myself some candy. Not to give away, for me. Maybe get some candy and eat one for every time Risen fails to connect. I think I would be getting fat really fast that way. Okay. Nope, we do not have it yet. Okay. I think I know who we have to get it. I think we have to have the semi-permanent fourth party member in order to get that ability.
You might need actually the one vessel.
It's a possibility. I can't remember what it's connected to. Okay, guys. This is the official lands of the Green Moon. Do notice that that rock wall is actually white. It is not the same as a normal one. You cannot pass through it.
It is not a reef.
It is not just a reef. And with that, we are going to save.
Hooray!
And next episode, we are going to be doing a lot of snagging of a lot of different discoveries, and we'll be doing some storyline. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye!